my hearty congratulations on your success on being selected and embarking into the medical field. And still yet some more students are yet to report, I believe, is it? So roughly what is the strength over here now? Maybe 100, more than 100? So as you all know, unlike what it has been for all these years before, even when my teachers were even students, the teaching methods have been very conventional, and the moment they are admitted, the day when they are made to attend the classes in anatomy and physiology and biochemistry, which are supposed to be preclinical subject sciences, and we also call them as the basic medical sciences. They are preclinical, and thereafter once you are promoted, you will be taught the paraclinical subjects, which are the microbiology, pathology, forensic and community medicine, and thereafter once you are promoted to that, you will be taught purely the clinical subjects, ENT, ophthalmology, medicine, surgery and gynec. This is the plan. So from this year onwards, there has been a lot of revamping of your curriculum. What we teach remains the same, but how we teach is being complete, is how we redesign and redefine and revamp that. And earlier, unless you pass out first year, you're not allowed to step into the hospital and deal with the patients, but here, first year onwards, you are going to have exposure into the hospital and the clinic and handling the patient. We call it as early clinical exposure. And in addition to all these changes, you are now being trained for this, what you call this, the foundation course. So this foundation course, basically it is intended for making you understand which are the things which are not in the curriculum. There are certain things which are not taught in the schools, which are not taught by any teacher, never in the campus. And we need to learn by our own experience in life, what we undergo, what we go through, or at least by watching someone who has undergone the same experience. So actually what is not taught in the school is much more vast and more important than what is being taught in the school and college. That makes core of the life. And while dealing with one such aspect, which is not taught in the college, which is not taught in any of the institutions, and what I'm going to talk today is personality development. But before I can plunge into the actual topic which I'm going to talk about, you must know whom you are listening to. Is it? I am Dr. Vishwakumar, Professor and Head of the Department of Biochemistry. So you are going to be with me for a span of 1 year. Okay? So actually, you might have heard of many of these personality development programs here and there being conducted, and you might have seen even in the social media, and many such programs being conducted and many such participants having attended. And then, as far as I am concerned, I never attended any of such programs. And I literally do not know what they actually talk about in these personality developments. Why? Because this personality development is not just possible by undergoing such programs. And it is not even possible by listening to people like me. I can only preach for a while, teach for a while. I cannot change your quality, I cannot change your way of thinking. Why? Because when I say personality, it is the combination of all the characteristics and all the qualities that make a person, that make a character. And these qualities and these characteristics that make you a person, it is developed over a period of time, right from the childhood, as you grow, as you are exposed to different kinds of environment, and whatever has been taught to you by your parents, by your elders, by your peer group around, You might have been taught right from your childhood, before you could even think of, you have been fed into your mind the good and bad definition, small and big definition, and then higher and lower, and what is success, what is failure. So these things might have been fed into your mind, and you are conditioned to think in those same lines. Whatever definition you believed in, like for good and bad, like for success and failure, all these polarities, relative terms, whatever you have experienced, or whatever you have been taught, whatever you have been tutored from your childhood, you believe the same, and these impressions make your personality. And this happens because over a period of time, it is just not possible to erase these impressions just by attending to any of the, however expertise one may be in talking about personality development, it merely ends up in talking and then you attending the session. It can never change the so-called personality. And when you say personality development, what does it mean? We have decided personality. What do you when you say development, what does it mean then? So whatever you have believed to be good and bad and small and big and higher and lower, or whatever these divisions and polarities, what you have formed in your mind, without even having the discretion of testifying what you believed in. Somebody said it's good, you also feel that it is good, and somebody says it's bad, you also believe that it's bad, without even testifying your beliefs into whether how much of truth is there in what you believe. We're all not bothered. And I'm telling you, opinions are not necessarily facts. Mind it, and I want you to deeply register this statement in the mind. Opinions are not necessarily facts. A bunch of friends is there, and among you, one of you, it could be either boys or girls, whoever it is, and one boy or girl is labeled as a bad and not to mingle with, and he has been secluded, he has been avoided. And even a stranger, when he hears this, he also starts behaving the same way, avoiding because he has been, but one in the batch has been labeled as a good and not to mingle with, and not a good company to mingle with, and all. So these are how it goes on. Many things. బయాలజీలో బైపీసీ తీసుకుంటే మెడిసిన్ సీట్ వస్తేనే సక్సెస్, సీట్ రానడు పనికిరానడు. See how we define what is success and then failure, good, bad, and we just carry on with the same impressions all throughout the life. And most of the times, the so-called these personality development programs, what they teach you is, I have come across the people here and there, a handful of the participants I have come across, and what I heard from them is, they teach how to communicate, how to be fluent in English, how to be rich in your vocabulary, how should be your body language, how to get along with your colleagues, how to impress the boss, how to increase the productivity of your job and also the subordinates, how to find a better job. So the whole of whatever the ingredients of the training that I have heard in the so-called personality development, it is all being confined only to the career training, professional training, and it is completely, I say, the professional aspects is only a fraction of your personality. Your profession cannot make you a person or personality. So what all this Vyaktikta Vikasamo, in Telugu they call it. So all the ingredients that were included, as far as I heard, they are all aimed at only building your communication skills, building your fluency in English and vocabulary, body language, and the mannerisms, soft skills, all these things. These things are not, they do not make a person. It doesn't mean that those who cannot have all these traits, they are not persons. Right? So, maybe there are certain abilities and skills which you need to acquire to be a little more